Hey, look who it is. Hi, good to have you here. It is Teacher Matt, of course. We have a lot of fun things to do today. Ooh, this is not the book of the day. The book of the day is this one, Risseldy Rosseldy. Today is about Silles. We're going to do all the Sillies, and I am so excited to get silly with you. Are you ready? What's your favorite silly song? Maybe I'll sing you some of mine. Do you have a favorite silly joke? I think my favorite silly joke is, okay, so there's a squirrel sitting in a tree, and an elephant starts climbing up the tree. And the squirrel says, "What are you doing? You're shaking the tree." And the elephant says, "Oh, I want to eat some cherries." And the squirrel says, "This isn't a cherry tree, it's an oak tree." And the elephant says, "Oh, that's okay. I brought my own." So let's sing, "Welcome everyone, glad you're here. Welcome everyone, glad you're here." Oh, I said, "Welcome everyone, glad you're here. It's time to start our music." So I say, "Welcome to Naya and Lucas and Layla. Hey, glad you're here. To Hannah and Phoebe and Claire, glad you're here. To Alyssa and Penelope, to Charlie and Miles, glad you're here. To Ethan and Sophia, to Larry and Lucas, oh, glad you're here. Hey, welcome to you. Hi, glad you're here. It's time to start our music." I'm just guessing who's out there because this is pre-recorded. And now it's time to start our music. Mwah. We've done it. We are ready to sing some sillies. Thought we could start with a really popular silly song. Down by the bay, you can tap on your legs where the watermelons grow. Back to my home, I dare not go, no, for if I do, my mother will say, "Have you ever seen a moose kissing a goose down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow? Back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail? Shake, 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 shake your tail. Oh, shake, 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 shake your tail. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, no, for if I do, you know my mother will say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever seen a key that can open up a tree? Down by the bay, down by the bay. Do you have any ideas? Where the watermelons grow. What's your favorite verse? Back to my home, I dare not go, no, 'cause if I do, you know, my mother will say, have you ever seen a poodle made out of noodles down by the bay? Oh, down by the bay, excuse me, down by the bay. Hey, 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 hey. Let's try that together. Down by the bay, hey, hey. That was a little different. It's hard to do something twice when you just did it in the moment, as a spur of the moment. We're going to continue our silly songs with a song about a box. Can you make a box with your hands? One cupped hand on top of the other, and then you open and close your box. This isn't just any box. No, 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 no. I have a little button box, and it can open wide with buttons all along the top. Here, go on top of yourself. And buttons on the side and down the sides. There's buttons on my pants There's buttons on my shirt and buttons on my button box that I found in the dirt. What's that? Here, let me show you again. I have a little button box and it can open wide with buttons all along the top and buttons on the side. There's buttons on my pants, there's buttons on my shirt and buttons on my button box that I found in the dirt. My button box. Where's your button box? Let's try it together. I have a little button box and it can open wide with buttons all along the top and buttons on the side. There's buttons on my pants, there's buttons on my chest, oh, my shirt. There are buttons on my shirt. Are there buttons on your shirt? And buttons on my button box that I found in the dirt. I'm gonna try it one more time. I have a little button box and it can open wide with buttons all along the top and buttons on the side. There's buttons on my pants, there's buttons on my shirt and buttons on my button box that I found in the dirt. With buttons on my button box that I found in the dirt. That's a good sound. That's a really lovely, silly sound. Maybe I'll just do that randomly during the rest of our class today. And I'll just be like, hey, so we're going to sing the next song. Button box attack. Button box attack. Yeah, something like that. Let's see. What's next now? Hello. Hi. You're not next. The next song is, what was it? Hello. No, we're not going to do your song. I'm sorry. Hello. Oh gosh, there's two of you. No, we're not going to do that song. I have a really silly song. Hello. Look, we can't. Hello. Hello. Oh gosh. Really, I don't want to do your. Hello, I'm Wibbleton. Yeah, I understand that you're. Hello, I'm Wobbleton. Yeah, I know. I'm Wibbleton. I'm Wobbleton. We have a song. Look, do you want to do your song? They really want to do their song, and I don't know if it's very silly, but we'll do our best. So I'm Wibbleton. I'm Wobbleton. Right. You told them that already. So, my friends, their names are Wibbleton and Wobbleton. Can you get yours ready? And they go like this. Both ready? From Wibbleton to Wobbleton. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles, okay? Now the next part is the opposite. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton, that's pretty fun, is 15 miles. Makes logical sense. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton, is 15 miles. Great, okay, we sang their song, so hi again. I don't think we're going to sing your song. Hi, I'm Wobbleton. Okay, maybe we're going to sing your song one more time. Right, one more time. Okay, do you have yours ready? Here we go. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Phew. Really stretches my arms. Think you got it? Good, let's move on. So, as I said, we have a very silly, hello, I'm Wibbleton. Please, not again. Hello, I'm Wobbleton. So, you want to do it one more time? Do you want to do it one more time? Oh, okay. If you don't, you can just watch. We're going to do it one more time. Here we go. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. 15 miles. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, actually, just had a really silly idea. You want to try it? You can use your feet. Oh, gosh, this is so difficult. But you go from, we do this, yeah, right like this. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. let me lean back a bit so you can see better. Ready? From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Phew. Okay. Hey. Want to try that again? Want to do that one more time? Okay, feet up. Here we go. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. From Wobbleton to Wibbleton is 15 miles. From Wibbleton to Wobbleton, from Wobbleton to Wibbleton, from Wibbleton to Wobbleton is 15 miles. Okay, so that's pretty silly. These two are pretty smart. Oh, the instrument for today, I forgot to tell you. The instrument for today is sticks. Are sticks? Get your sticks ready. I'm going to put mine here. We're going to take those sticks and we're going to do a few songs. If you're getting your sticks ready, I'm going to sing this song first without the sticks. And this song isn't a silly song. We'll do one non-silly song, one more serious song about a bird. Fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly out over the sea. Come home, little bird, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. Oh, fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly out over the sea. Come home, little bird, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. Isn't that nice? Now, if you have your sticks ready, you can take them and flutter them like birds. Let's start with one bird for now. Fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly out over the sea, and fly your bird away from you. And come home, little bird, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. You can feed your little bird. It's pretty nice. Ready to go flying again? Take a big breath. And go. Fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly out over the sea. Come home, little bird, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. It's so sweet. How's your little bird doing? Maybe I'll try it with two birds. Do you have two birds? It's okay if you just have one. If you just have one bird, you can use your hand as the other bird. Let me show you two. Fly, little birds, across the mountains, fly out over the seas, and come home, little birds, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. Start banging your wings together. Look at these little birds. Fly, little bird, soar out over the ocean. Fly, little bird, up high, little bird, see what you can see. And fly, little bird, across the mountains, fly out over the sea. Come home, little birds, you must be tired, and I have food for thee. I have food for thee. Nice. All right, let's get silly. I'm going to turn my stick into a hammer. Is your stick going to be a hammer? Well, you better be. If you don't have sticks, you can make a hammer with your fist and it goes boom, boom, boom. But if you have a stick, you go boom, boom, boom. Now here's the tricky part. We don't do this in English. This isn't a hammer, it's martillo. Can you say martillo? You can say martillo, martillo, martillo. My friend Pepe, listen. Escuche. Pepe toma un martillo, un martillo, un martillo. Pepe toma un martillo y después toma dos. Dos. Pepe toma dos martillos, dos martillos, dos martillos. Pepe toma dos martillos y después toma tres. Tres. Tenemos 1, 2, 3 martillos. Pepe toma 3. 3 martillos, 3 martillos, 3 martillos. Pepe toma 3 martillos y después toma 4. 4. Tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4. Pepe toma 4 martillos, 4 martillos, 4 martillos. Pepe toma 4 martillos y después toma 5, número 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pepe toma 5 martillos, 5 martillos, 5 martillos. Pepe toma 5 martillos y después toma... Can you do it all? Can you do all the martillos? Usted puede hacer todos los martillos al mismo. A la vez. Well, let's try it in English. We've got Tommy plays with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Tommy plays with one hammer, then he plays with two. Remember, if you don't have sticks, you can use your fists. Tommy plays with two hammers, two hammers, two hammers. Tommy plays with two hammers, then he plays with three. Okay. Tommy plays with three hammers, three hammers, three hammers. Tommy plays with three hammers, then he plays with four. My goodness. Tommy plays with four hammers, four hammers, four hammers. Tommy plays with four hammers, then he plays with five. That's right. Tommy plays with five hammers, five hammers, five hammers. Tommy plays with five hammers, then he plays with bleh. Phew! Enough of that silly song. Let me get on my guitar and, oh, you poor lobster, you. Let me put you back up here. Whew! When I was young, I lived in a place called New Hampshire, and the closest city was called Boston. close to this like big city. And there was this song they would sing about the subway. Well, let me tell you of the story of a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. But did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie got stuck on the subway. How'd that happen? Well, let me tell you. Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station, and he changed for Jamaica Plain. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now Charlie rides all night through the Silles Square station, crying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister in Chelsea or my cousin in Roxbury? Or did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now, Charlie's wife goes down to the Silles Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes rumbling through. Did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. So ye citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Fight the fare increase, vote for George O'Brien, and get Charlie off the MTA, or else he'll never return. No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Just like Paul Revere, he'll ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. He's the man who never returned. He's the man who never returned. Whew. Head to Charlie. Just rode on the subway forever. He never got off the subway. But fortunately, his wife was there to hand him a sandwich every time he came through every day so that he could eat. And he didn't die on the subway. He just lived there forever. I wonder if she could have handed him... Well, anyway, I mentioned the book at the beginning of this class. It's called Rissledy Rossledy. I'm going to come right up here to read it to you so you can see it very clearly. There you go. I wonder if I can get a little more light on this book. Let me try that too. Is that a little better? Yeah, that's a little better. This book is called Rissledy Rossledy, and there's some very silly words you'll need to know. They go Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. Can you do that? Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. One more time. Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. Well, let's see. I'll show you all those words and more inside Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. I married my wife in the month of June. Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. I carried her off in a silver spoon. Rissledy Rossledy Mow Mow Mow. Oh, I Forgot to turn the page. I carried her off in a silver spoon. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. You get to hear that part twice. Oh, with a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. I told you there'd be more words. Try them out, my friends. You ready? Can you say ristle-dee, and say, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, and the tough one, rhetorical quality. What's that? Willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. Let's see. She combed her hair but once a year. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With every rake she shed a tear. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. Ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. She churned the butter in Dad's old boot. What? Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And for a dasher she used her foot. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. Ugh. The butter came out all grizzly gray. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And the cheese took legs and ran away. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. She swept the floor but once a year. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. Oh, look. And for a broom she used a chair. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And that's not all. She kept her shoes on the pantry shelf. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. Shoes on the shelf. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Yes, please. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. Now, my friends tell me this book isn't silly unless you sing it fast enough. So if you're ready, we're going to do it much faster. Silly fast. On a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I married my wife in the month of June. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. I carried her off in a silver spoon. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, 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 mow. She combed her hair but once a year. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With every rake she shed a tear. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. She churned the butter in Dad's old boot. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And for a dasher she used her foot. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. The butter came out all grizzly gray. Ristle-dee, and the cheese took legs and ran away. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. She swept the floor but once a year. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And for a broom she used a chair. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. She kept the shoes on the pantry shelf. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. If you want any more, you can sing it yourself. Ristle-dee, mow, mow, mow. With a ristle-dee, hey, bombacity, nickety, nackety, rhetorical quality. Oh, willaby, wallaby, mow, mow, mow. How was that? How was that? How was that? Wasn't that just the... do 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 la 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 la. Oh, it's time. Goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye for now. Wow. Goodbye to you and goodbye to me. Goodbye to the grown-ups as well. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you for singing and for being silly with me. Excuse me. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll do a live stream all about you. I'll be asking things like your favorite food and your favorite clothing and your favorite animal, and we'll sing songs about them. But until then,